everyone, hope you're all doing okay. I'm sure you've all got very tidy houses and gardens. We've been busy doing all the odd jobs that we should have done previously and never got round to doing. So today we're going to do a fairly gentle class, and I do mean that. And we'll start with a couple of little breathing exercises. So if you've got your block or a cushion, if you need it, you can sit on it now. Just get yourself comfortable. I'm going to sit on my block. And remember, the block's always there to support your spine if you have back problems. So sitting in an easy position, so you can sit like this or easy cross-legged, whatever's good for you. Sit up nice and straight through the spine with your chin facing forward, and just gently lace your fingers together and just rest them on your thighs or on your lap, wherever's good for you. And we're going to close our eyes, so just gently close your eyes and just be aware of how you're feeling at this moment in time. So we're all very stressed, it's a worrying time, but the little class we're going to do will help lower your blood pressure, your heart rate, and hopefully calm your mind. So eyes are closed, sitting on your sit bones, you can feel them quite heavy on the floor, and we start with 2 just normal steady breaths in and out, just breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. If that's hard for you, in through the nose, out through the mouth, or just breathe in and out through the mouth. Okay, so taking a nice gentle breath in, so quite a nice inhale through the nose. Start lifting up through the spine as you take that breath down into the chest, so lifting your chest up a little bit, expanding your rib cage, and take the breath down into your belly. And then very slowly just letting the breath out, so you can feel your sit bones sinking against the mat, you can feel your spine relaxing, you can feel your shoulders coming down, and just gently let that breath go. Next one, we're going to bring hand on the belly, hand on your breastbone. So sitting up nice and tall again, keeping your eyes closed. Just be aware of how your breath is now. So you should be feeling your breath in your tummy more than in your chest area. So nice little breath in, so breathing in. So you take that breath down, you can feel your chest rising up, you can feel the air going down to your lungs, and push your belly wall out so you can just take that breath down right to the bottom of your lungs. And then very slowly, just let it go. So you can feel the whole of your body relaxing, your shoulders are soft, spine is relaxed. Take a couple of normal breaths. Keeping your eyes closed, we're just going to bring chin down towards the chest, so it's gently stretching out the back of the neck. And then breathing in, keep your mouth slightly open, bring your head up, breathe out, drop your head back. Just breathe normally while you're here. Then breathe in, come up really tall through the spine, and gently bring the neck forward, breathe out, and bring your chin back down towards your breastbone again. So letting the head relax, keep the shoulders quite soft, and then breathe in gently, bring your head up and breathe out. Going to take right ear to right shoulder, so we're just trying to get rid of any tension that might be in your neck, top of your shoulders, upper back, and then gently over to the other side. So breathe in, as you breathe out, take your head over. So as slow as you can. You might find one side is a little bit tighter than the other, but that's quite normal. We'll loosen that out. And then slowly breathe in, exhale, back to the centre. Bring your fingertips on your shoulders, elbows together in front of the chest, drop your chin down. Breathe in, as you breathe out, bring your elbows up. Circle round and back, slowly does it. Oh, feel that clunking. And then back down again. So just a couple of normal breaths here. I'm going to do 4 of these because we're probably all fairly tense at the moment due to the situation. So chin down, breathe in, bring your elbows up. Breathe out, slowly, round and down. Bring your elbows back together, chin to the chest, breathe in, elbows up, head comes up slightly. Rotate those arms back, bring your shoulder blades together, breathing out as you come down. Last one. Just a couple of normal breaths. And then inhale, as you exhale, circle round and Then bring your arms behind you, lace your fingers together and push down towards the floor. So open your chest towards the ceiling. Going to do a little forward bend. So release the shoulders a little bit, rest the hands on the back of the pelvis. Breathe in. As you breathe out, gently tilt forward. Keep your head up, keep your neck long, keep your spine long. Holding it here. So a little stretch across the back of the pelvis. We're going to come up, so you need to come up from the base of your spine, so push your sit bones down as you breathe in, straighten your spine, then your neck, bring your head up, then gently tilt your head and shoulders back, push your hands towards the floor, bring your shoulder blades together. Just holding it here, a couple of breaths. To come out, release your hands, just bring them round onto your thighs. Start releasing the spine from the base of the spine, so slowly uncurling, finally coming up neck and the head. Left hand on the floor, right hand in the air. Breathe in, walk your fingers away on that left hand and just bring your arm over, just hold it here. So nice gentle stretch, stretching out the sides of the body. And then breathing in, as you breathe out, slowly over to the other side. So floating that top arm over, we do one more to each side. Hold it here. And then breathe in. Walk your hands away if you can. Breathe out. And last one, so breathe in. Walk your hands away, a little bit more if you want to. And breathe out. And slowly going to bring our legs in front. If you're not already cross-legged, you might just want to move your legs around a bit into easy cross-leg pose. So just sitting nice and comfortably, doesn't matter which foot you've got in front. We're going to just open the hips a little bit. Going to do a couple of arm stretches. So right arm's coming across, left arm underneath, and you're going to pull the arm in towards you. So just stretching out the upper back and just working along the top of the arm here. So holding it in. And then bring your arms in front and we go straight into eagle pose. Lift your elbows up, hold it there. Gently release, give your arms a shake. Bring the other arm across, elbow underneath, that's it. Pull it in towards you. Good, squeeze in. Should feel quite a strong stretch across the upper arm. And gently bring the elbows back to the middle. Lace your hands together, come into your eagle pose. And then gently come down and release. Hands together, elbows up, push the heels of your hands together, push your fingers together, squeeze. Get those upper arms shaking, get those muscles working. And then lace your fingers together and push away and stretch out. We're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, bring your arms up over your head and stretch up as high as you can. Bend your elbows slightly because you don't want your inner arms against your ears. And then slowly, as you breathe in, bring your arms down in front of the chest, stretch away again. Turn the palms towards you, breathe out, bring the hands in towards you. Going to do a little rotation of the spine, so a very gentle one. Going to move from the base of the pelvis all the way round to the left, keeping the arms high. So breathe in, come up tall through your spine. As you breathe out, start from your pelvis. So pelvis, tummy, ribs, chest, shoulders all the way over to the left, holding it here. And breathe in, come up tall, breathe out gently over to the other side. So corkscrew action from the pelvis is what we're looking for as we twist round, keeping the spine long. Don't want the spine compacted as we go round. Breathe in, breathe out, come back. Let your arms just hang by your sides. A couple of shoulder shrugs just to ease that out. So inhale, coming up, exhale, roll back and down. And then inhale, shrug up, exhale, back and down. And a nice big relaxing shrug. Tuck your chin down, bring your shoulders up, breathe in, breathe out, just let it go. Everything's nice and relaxed. Okay, we're going to roll down onto our backs. So remove your block if you've got it there. So bring yourself down on your back. And we'll just keep the feet on the mat, knees towards the ceiling. Going to hug the left knee in towards us, so give it a good squeeze in, aiming to bring the front of your thigh towards your rib cage. Gently release, and same on the other side. So as you all know, wind relieving pose. And breathe in, both legs in, squeeze in. Have a little rock from side to side, so massage the spine. So today we're doing a very gentle class, so it's all quite slow and relaxing. Gently bring your feet down to the mat. As you breathe in, float your arms over your head. Keep your elbows softly bent as your hands touch the floor behind your head. And then just let the knees flop open and the soles of the feet come together. Just hold it here for a few breaths. So nice stretch through the body, opening the shoulders, opening the hips, working the legs. And then you're going to take left foot over the right, just cross it over, and you'll find that your knees will drop open a little bit more. So more of a stretch across your tummy now. You can feel the back of the pelvis firmly on the floor. Hold it here. Nice breath in, extend the arms behind you if you feel comfortable to do so. Breathe out, bring the arms down by your sides. And uncross those feet and come with your feet back to hip width apart. We're going to go into a very gentle bridge pose, starting with 4 pelvic tilts. So we'll do a nice breath in to start with, just to flatten the spine against the floor, so we've got a good supporting base for our pelvic tilts. So breathe in, take the breath into the belly, breathe out, flatten the spine against the floor. So let's start with our pelvic tilts. So inhale, tilt the pelvis back towards you. Exhale, gently roll down. It's a very small action. Let's keep going. So inhale, tilt the pelvis back towards you. Exhale, come down. 2 more. Inhale. So you can feel your tummy muscles working. And as you release back down onto the mat, you can feel the back of the pelvis spreading across the mat. And last one. And gently come down. Let's go up into a simple bridge pose. So walk your heels in towards your bottom. Arms down by your sides. Same action to start with. So breathe in, tilt your pelvis back towards you, and then you're slowly going to roll up. Just push yourself back. So if you feel that you're dropping down a bit, hands can come under the bottom. Entirely up to you. Keep your neck long, chin slightly tucked down. Firm your thighs, keep those knees facing forward. You should feel this quite strongly in your thighs. You feel it across your tummy. Okay, nice breath in as you exhale. Rolling down, so feeling each part of your vertebra as it comes down against the mat. So nice and slow and steady. As a little counter pose, hug your knees in towards you, rock from side to side. We're going to rock up and down on our mat, keeping the feet slightly above the floor. So inhale up onto your sit bones. Exhale, slowly roll down. Inhale, we're coming up. Bring your feet to the floor. Going to do a boat pose. So make sure you're sitting on your sit bones, so just pulling bottom cheeks apart so you're actually nice and firmly sitting on the floor and not on the fleshy part of your bottom. Hands under your knees. So a nice simple one to start with. Make sure you've got space behind you if you do start to roll backwards. Bring your knees in towards you and lift your legs up. So stretching up. If you feel happy, release your hands. Hold it here. Bend your knees. Slowly come down. Take your knees apart. Bring the soles of your feet together. Going to hold onto the big toes. Let's do a nice balance here. So you can come up with both legs at once, but if you've had problems keeping your balance like that, you can do one leg and then you can do the other. So let's all go for it, whichever way is good for you. Going to pull the toes in towards us. Make sure you're still on those sit bones. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lift your legs up. So holding it here, breathing steadily, engaging your tummy, holding it here. Few more breaths. Gently come down. Soles of the feet together. So bound angle pose. Just take your hands, cut them around your toes. Breathe in. As you breathe out, gently going to drop your head down. Curl the spine. And then bring your elbows in front of the lower legs. Big stretch on the inside of the thighs. So curving the spine. gently uncurl. So slowly coming up. We're going to come onto our knees. So if you need to fold the blanket or your mat, if you need a bit cushioning under your knees, now is the time to do it. We're going to do a little rock back, nice gentle camel pose. Going to work those thighs. Keep your neck relaxed as much as you can while you're doing this. If you hold your neck tensely, then you're going to feel it all the way down through your shoulders and into your back. So we'll rock backwards and forwards a couple of times. So bring your arms up in front. Inhale, gently rock back. So use your thighs, push your pelvis forward. Exhale, come back. One more. Inhale, come back. Exhale, come forward. Two ways of doing this. So you can have your feet on the floor like so. Or you can tuck your toes under, because you're going to reach round and hold onto your heels. That's what we're aiming for. So do what feels most comfortable for you. So we're going to reach round. I'm going to hold on to my left heel and then my right heel. I'm going to drop my head back, push my pelvis forward and hold it here. So when you're in this pose, put your shoulder blades together. Keep your neck relaxed. So hold it for a few breaths. If that's no good for you, hang back, just let your arms hang. So you've got another option, but you should feel this in your quads. Gently come down into child's pose or hare pose. Child's pose, knees together, bottom to the heel, bring yourself down. Hare pose, big toes together, knees apart, and bring your head down to the mat and hold it here. Just taking a few breaths. Slowly bring yourselves up. And you want to go sideways on your mat. Do a couple of forward bends. So take your feet apart. Use the mat as your guide. That's what we want to do, just to make sure our legs are level. And make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. So a little trick, make a fist, hands on the floor, lift your pelvis up. Push your pelvis back and down, and then you should be able to open your legs a little bit more. Going to do gentle forward bend, and we're going to do some side stretches. So just to start with, we'll walk our hands forward nice and slowly. So hands just resting between your thighs, spine nice and long, chin facing forward. Breathe in, come up tall. Breathe out, walk your hands forward. Not coming down all the way. At this stage, we'll keep our feet relaxed. So come down, forearms on the floor, crown of the head pointing forward. Hold it here. And then come onto your fingertips, breathe in. Slowly lift base of the spine through to the crown of the head. Walk your hands back. Okay, let's try a slightly stronger one. So arms to the side of the hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, tilt forward, keep coming down, keep coming down, keep coming down. Walk your hands forward. So really big stretch again. Okay, nice breath in, arms up over the head. Exhale, come down. Going to do a little twist to the left. So you're going to bring your right hand to the inside of the left thigh, left hand on the outside. Going to gently twist around. So breathe in, you're already twisted slightly. As you breathe out, twist towards that leg. Okay. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Head to the inside of the knee if you can. Hold it here. Inhale, come up, arms over the head. Exhale, rotate to the other side, to the right. So inhale, come down. Hold on to your foot, your toes. If that doesn't work for you, hold on to your shin. Hold it here, keep your spine long. Okay. Inhale, come up, back and down. Come on to all fours. We do cat-cow pose. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, resting on the top of your feet. Spread your fingers wide so you've got good supporting base, and try not to push down into your hands. Try and lift up into your shoulders. So breathe in and exhale. So inhale, come forward and up, and exhale, round the spine, lifting up. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, round the spine. So as you come forward, inhaling, you should feel a nice stretch across your tummy, so your transverse abdominals, you should feel it there. And exhale. And one more in your own time, so as slow as you can. When you've done your last one, hare pose or child pose, so coming down and just rest in there. And then we're going to walk our hands forward, tuck our toes under, and we're going to come into downward dog. So extend those arms forward. So breathe in. As you breathe out, you can jump yourself up or come up slowly. It's up to you. So hold your downward dog. Keep pushing down into your heels. If your hamstrings are tight, a few little steps on the spot. And let's do a leg lift. So we're going to bring the left leg up. We're going to do a few little stretches just to get into that position. So left knee's coming in towards left elbow, rock forward and back, forward and back. Next one, we're going to take the leg as high as we can and lift up. So keep lifting up. Slowly come down. Same on the other side. Forward and back towards the right arm. Forward and back. Forward and up. Hold it here. Foot to the floor, into your child's pose or hare pose, and take a couple of breaths there. So just let your breath steady. And then we're going to come into a squat and we're going to stand up. So gently come onto your knees, hands in front, tuck your toes under, push yourself up, bring your heels together. So heels off the floor, hands into prayer pose, get your balance, draw your shoulders back, holding it here. And then draw your knees to the front, breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly come up. Inhale, stretch up, lean back. Exhale, float forward, into forward fold. Let yourself hang. If your hamstring's still tight, just bend your knees. You get more of a stretch through the back of the legs if you keep the legs straight. Gently move the hips from side to side. So nice and relaxed. And then slowly uncurl. We'll do one more big stretch up. So stretch up and lean back. Push the pelvis forward. Let those arms go behind you. Bring the arms down by your sides and slowly straighten up. I'm going to step the feet apart. We do triangle, side angle, and reverse triangle and reverse side angle. Okay, so we're going to start turning the left foot out and just get your alignment right. So you want your hips towards the front and your shoulders, and bring your arms out shoulder height. Okay, let's go for it. So breathe in, stretch over, come down. Simple triangle. Keep that top shoulder nice and open. Choices here. You can look up towards your hand. You can just tuck that hand behind your back and place your hand on your hip. Whatever's good for you, but keep your gaze forward. If you've got your arm down here, if your balance is good, look up towards that top hand. So choices, and just do what feels good for you. Top arm's coming down into reverse triangle. So you can bring your hand onto your foot and bring it to the outside of the foot. Bring your other arm up behind you and hold it here. Firm those thighs. Gently come down. Bend your knee. Walk that back foot away a little bit. Elbow onto the leg. But nice and relaxed. That's not an excuse for a nice rest. And then top arm comes over. Stretch over. Hold it here. Okay, bring that top arm to the floor. Back of the leg. Back of the foot. Hold it up. Hold it here. And gently come down. Slowly come to the front. Breathe in. Arms up overhead. Exhale and down. Let's swap over. So just taking it slowly. And if you don't feel happy doing reverse triangle or reverse side angle, then don't do it. You can just hold the other poses a little bit longer. Okay, so bring your arms up, nice and long through the spine, extend through the fingers, breathe in, stretch over, breathe out, come down. So into your triangle, hold it here. So firm those thighs, put a little bit more into it. Lift the inner waist, keep your gaze forward. Right, let's go for it. So whizzing round, looking towards the back. Bring that arm down, bend your knee into your side angle. So this arm should be able to move. You could stay in position, just gently resting on there. And then when you're ready, okay, let's go for it. And reverse side angle. Gently come down, swing back to the centre. Okay, we're going to stay here. So coming back to the centre, come onto your fingertips. Keep your toes so they're both facing forward, feet facing forward. Crown of the head pointing forward. Lengthen through the tailbone, lengthen through the crown of the head. Breathe in. As you breathe out, drop your head down. Palms of the hands flat to the floor. You might be able to open your feet a little bit wider. If you can, going to bring the head down to the mat. Keep those legs strong. Hold it here. Okay. Slowly bring your head up. Turn your hands, walk your fingers back through the legs. Bend your elbows, bring your head down once more. So keep those legs strong. Turn your palms forward, walk them forward. Walk your feet in a couple of steps. Right. Drop your head down again, hold it here. Feel that stretch through your hamstrings. Lift your hands from the mat, cross one wrist over the other, breathe in. Breathe out slowly, coming up into prayer pose. Turn your feet out, goddess squat. Okay, so breathe in. As you breathe out, we're going to lower our tailbones down, roll our inner thighs out, roll our knees out, and come down. Hold it here. So keep your shoulders back. What you don't want to do is stick your bottom out like that. You want to keep your pelvis forward, keep everything strong. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come up, and you can give your legs a little shake. Okay. So I hope that you've all got a wall you can use when we do our next video, because we're going to do some half moon against the wall and some other poses. But for now, we're just going to do simple tree pose. Nice little balance. So choose how you want to do it. Foot against the leg, in a thigh, or tucked on the front of the leg. If you do feel a bit wobbly, use the wall. Nothing wrong with that. Keep the back of the pelvis flat and just keep it nice and slow and steady. So it doesn't matter which leg you do first, just bring your foot up, tuck it where it's good for you. So I like to rest mine on the front of my thigh and just bring your arms up. And slowly come down. Well done. Same on the other side. So choose your position. You might just feel that you want to use the lower part of your leg as an alternative, and bring your arms up and balance there. So nice and strong through the body. Gently come down. Well done. So we'll do one more standing pose. We'll do dancer's pose. We're going to bring left heel in towards the buttock. Squeeze in, so simple dancer's pose. Right arm's going to stretch out in front and just hold it here. Gently come down, and same on the other side. So heel into the bottom, get your balance. When you're ready, stretch away. You can draw your heel away from your bottom if you want to. Slowly come down and back to the centre. So let's roll down, we'll come down to the mat and we'll start to unwind. So inhale, stretch up. Exhale, gently fold forward. Cool down. Fingertips to the floor, onto the knees. Into a child's pose or hare pose, whatever's good for you. You can rest one fist on top of the other, rest your head on it. Few breaths here. Gently bring the head up. We're going to just come down onto our backs. Couple more stretches. do some leg lifts, and then we'll do a little bit of relaxation. So take your legs out to straight, check your alignment, make your shoulders level, make sure your shoulders level, make sure your hips are level, arms down by your sides for now. So nice breath in. And as you exhale, pull your belly button back towards your spine so you've got that supporting base as you're laying on the mat, so the spine's nice and flat. Bring your arms out at shoulder height, backs of the hands against the floor. Okay, so what we do, we'll bring left leg up first. So breathe in, as you breathe out, lift that left leg up. Flatten the sole of the foot towards the ceiling, keep lifting up through the leg. Hold it here, so breathe in normally. And then inhale, stretch up a little bit more. Exhale, keep the back of the pelvis flat, just let that leg go out to the side. So you can feel your hip opening a little bit there. So with your straight leg, try and push down through the back of the leg into the floor, toes towards the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out back to the centre. Breathe in, stretch up, breathe out. Lower down, but stretch away through the leg while you're doing it. Stretch, 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 and slowly down. Take a few breaths. So inhale, come up. Exhale, flatten the sole of the foot towards the ceiling, keep that leg long. And then inhale, out to the side. Exhale, hold it there. Excuse me. And then inhale. Slowly back to the centre and exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, slowly come down. Full body stretch. Point your toes towards the floor. Float the arms over. Fully extended if your back's okay. Elbows bent if not. So two ways. So stretching away behind you. And then gently float the arms down by your sides. Feet on the mat, knees towards the ceiling. So we have a little squeeze in the left and the right leg now. So just hug it in, stretch that spine out to each side. Arms back out at shoulder height. Let's do a little twist. So inhale over to the left, exhale, turn your head to the right and release. So just let everything relax. Let the breath steady. So we started to bring the heart rate down. Breathe in as you breathe out, gently over to the other side. Always remember, turn your head in the opposite direction to the knees. Nice breath in. As you exhale, slowly back to the centre. So we go into Shavasana. If you've got blankets or pillow or anything like that that you need, please get it now and place a blanket under your head. Make sure your legs are slightly apart, arms down by your sides. So nice and steady with the breath. Relax your body. Breathe in. As you breathe out, just going to let the body relax a little bit more. Become a bit heavier towards the mat. The feet are turned out, face is soft, eyes are heavy in their sockets. Going to bring our attention to our toes. So gentle breath in, stretch the toes as wide as you can, taking that stretch into the arches of the feet and into the ankles. Gently let the breath go and let the feet relax. Bring your attention to the whole of the legs. So breathing in, just pull up the kneecaps, tense the thighs, tense the lower legs. Bring that tension into the pelvis, so pull up your pelvic floor. Breathing in still. And as you breathe out, relax the pelvis, relax the thighs and the lower legs. Bring your attention to your hands. Spread your fingers as wide as you can. Let's breathe in and take that tension into the wrists, the elbows, the whole of the arms, even up into the shoulders. Breathe out, just let everything go. And then slowly turn your head to the left. So nice and relaxed, keep the back of the head on the floor. Gently to the right. whole of the body. Breathe out and just let yourself relax. So we'll be in Shavasana just for a few minutes, just letting our bodies unwind and just clearing our minds. So breathing steadily, just rest here. So very slowly start to wiggle your toes, stretch your fingers. Nice breath in, you can big yawn, take your arms overhead, stretch away. Gently bring your arms down. Bring your senses back to the moment. Gently open your eyes, maybe having a few blinks. Feet on the mat, knees towards the ceiling, or all onto your left side. And you can stay here for a few breaths if you want to. And then very slowly lift yourself up. Bring yourself up to an easy sitting pose. Namaste. So take it easy for the rest of the day, and any time you just need to relax, just lay on your mat, take yourself away. Really good for your mind and your soul. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.